Hello and welcome to the MegaMonsterCast. Today we are talking about DanDaDan, Season 2, Episode 12, also known as Episode 24, also known as Clash, Space Kaiju versus Giant Robot. I'm Nick, with
I've
me is
been waiting for
Josh.
this. Hello.
Yeah, this has been an episode we've both been waiting on for a while now. This is probably this is probably the most fun episode of the season, which I'm happy this is how they ended the season because this is such a good ending.
Yes, it is. Uh, one of my fucking kaiju mega robot fight.
Yep. It's so good. Yeah, so our episode begins with our heroes. Well, it begins with a recap of them making the giant mecha Buddha, and then they realize that they don't know how to move the thing, and the kaiju is approaching quickly.
I love the fact that everybody is just like either shocked when they goes to their face or like
Mhm.
Kenta's just like, yeah, I did this, and then there's just Evil Eye just dumbfounded,
Yep,
not knowing what's going on.
I do love Kinta. The manual is literally like a part of the house.
Part of it, like he just ripped it out.
Yep, and then they just start pushing various things, and like the funnels fall off the back, the arm starts spinning around. There's a fucking cuckoo clock going on.
One of the arms just straight up flies off.
Yep. And we get like all these
Ogre goes
warnings.
fucking flying.
Yep. I love that it takes like one step and just immediately falls over. It's so good. Like they just have no idea what to do. And then of course Quinta like starts managing to move it around. And right as it's like kneeling, just kick to the face, knocked across the fucking
A
city.
flying kick to the
Yep.
face at that.
And they are just laid out as this kaiju just wraps its leg with its tail, starts flinging the mecha Buddha around. It's exactly what should happen in this situation. And of course, Okaroon just gets launched out of the thing, which, as a side note, really works for a bunch of different reasons, him not being in it.
Oh,
Almost sneezed
my
there.
God.
First of all, with the whole reveal later on that the Mecha Buddha gets its powers from whoever's inside of it, it removes the potential super speed aspect of it, but it also like Kinta doesn't want him there from a meta point, so he gets knocked out.
He did it on purpose. You
Uh,
can't tell me he didn't.
oh, again, from a meta storytelling point of view, it makes total sense. I also love the kaiju stomps on Evil Eye as he like pushes himself out, and then he just tosses the fucking leg.
If I mean at that point you should just let Evil Eye fight it.
No, but he can't. Otherwise, it breaks the rules. And then he gets to fight whoever
They've
he
been
wants
breaking
again.
all kinds of rules.
Technically, Evil Eye never actually fights.
True.
All he does is he moves a thing off of himself. That's not a fight. Also,
It's self defense.
yep, something that's kind of fun in this that I didn't realize, they really extend the fight from the manga. Like so many different things
Yeah, they did.
happen in the episode that didn't happen in the manga. Where like it would probably be like 10 minutes of the episode, the fight in the manga, and instead it's the full episode with all the
Well,
destruction going on.
I'm pretty sure the explosion at the end was also added for the anime.
Maybe I don't remember that for sure. I could see it going. If it wasn't added, it was only like one panel in the manga.
Yeah. Can't remember.
Mhm.
Fact check me out there.
Yep.
I don't want to walk over there, so fact check me.
Yep. So anyway, though, Okarun's about to get stomped. Mecha Buddha grabs the foot, and Kinta figures out that because this thing is made out of nanoskin and it responds to thought, that he has to think it moving, and that's the only way to make it work. And then it starts to repair itself and turn golden. And we get
Kinta's color's just gold now.
Yep. And we get the fucking sunglasses because now it's a Gurren Lagann. It's like the only thing that I'm a little disappointed in is like in the manga, I'm pretty sure I remember him like grabbing the Gundam V fin and it turning into the sunglasses.
I think
I
you're right, yeah.
like not a big deal, but I did want that moment and we didn't quite get it. But whatever. So now Kinta is just like he's in his element. He knows, okay, now I know how to pilot this thing. I am the mech genius. I'm gonna win this.
I am the hero we deserve.
Yep. Get our title sequence when we cut back in. The two are squaring off with the new and improved Mecha Buddha, which has a ridiculous name with Kinta's name in it. I'm not gonna remember. But we get him charging in, just throwing hands. It's really well done. He's immediately getting cocky about it, like, haha, I can move this. And then gets attacked again.
Names his attacks.
Yep. Which makes them stronger. We know that.
It does. And the fact that Evil Eye is just in the back cheering his ass off for
Oh, yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah.
He's so happy.
Oh, yeah. No, it's so good. We get the lightning attack again with this time he catches it using the mech and tosses it around. One of the arms goes flying, which I love. Like he uses it as like a rocket punch by just tossing that thing,
Yes.
and then he fixes it with his imagination, which is so good, and it's such a good setup for what we're gonna get next season.
Yeah.
But yeah, we get some more fight, a lot of tossing around, a lot of just wailing on each other. And then we cut to a flashback to Kinta, who bought a Zundam.
Which Gundam?
So it's clearly a riff on the RX-78 too. It's using a double beam saber style, which isn't typically traditional, but it's very heavily supposed to be the RX-78 too. The color scheme's like a little different, but the build itself is pretty similar. And it's, considering it says RX dash ZK, and then it's Z Dundam or something. Like it's very much the
Yeah.
RX-78 too.
That's two animes we're watching now that you got called out on.
Oh no, 100%. I know
Multiple
full well.
times with Gundam.
Oh no, I know full well. Uh, yeah. So we cut back. He gets bullied for his interests, and this is like his moment to prove that like his interests were worthwhile. That like it's his Rocky moment of this is my chance to prove that I matter. This is my chance to prove that I didn't waste my time. That all this meant something. And he just starts clobbering on it, the kaiju, tossing it around. We get a bunch of really cool moments. It turns invisible. Kinta's glasses are broken, so he pulls out one of his other pairs, calling back to the fact that he has like multiple everything with him. It's so fucking good. And then immediately, like, his leg gets
Just gets
swept
fucked.
out, and the airbags all deploy on him. It's so fun. And then he gets
Hey,
ragdolled.
hey! I don't know what you're doing. Get out of that window.
And Okarun's telling him to eject, and right before he ejects, um, we see a giant version of Momo's powers grabbing the kaiju, and we find out that the robot can replicate the abilities of the people inside of it.
God, I would have loved to see Evil Eye's power in this.
Oh, dude, it would have been sick. But instead, we get Ira like wrapping up the kaiju, and Momo grabbing the parts of the robot to hold them in place. So it starts to become even more Gurren Lagann-y with like fucking rocket punches using her powers. The fucking spiral of Ira's hair, just
Just realized he
destruction
calls
galore.
himself Kenta Emperor Great Pegasus Sakata.
Yep. He uses the Pegasus part quite a few times this episode. I love the design of like the way it looks where Momo's powers are like holding the limbs together. So it gets this almost like ape-like form with the arms extended out really far. Anyway, they beat the kaiju and then everything blinks back to normal. And suddenly it's just a fucking mech out in the middle of a crowded city. And Momo has to try to turn the mech back into her home, and instead she turns it into a UFO with multiple mech parts still on it and flies it home.
I love the fact that the mech parts is literally two fingers,
Yep.
the hand, and then just a nose.
Yep. It's so good. And when they land it, like it's half house, half mech still. And the two girls
And
start
there's a
puking.
random bird.
Yep. Well, that's from the cuckoo clock part.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I love the girls puking as Kinta's just sitting there ugly crying over the fact that he got to live his dream.
Why? Why is his waterworks always so detailed?
Yep, it's so good. But anyway, then we cut back to Okarun going through the city, and he finds the kaiju. So he and Evil Eye have to take the kaiju back to the house. But Evil Eye doesn't want to help, so he has to go buy him snacks to get him to do it because he's a child
Yeah, he's acting
still.
like a cranky toddler.
Yep. I love how detailed his face is too when he sees the food, and then he comes in, bites it, it's too hot, and turns back to Gigi.
I love the fact that when he actually bites it, he's like sprawled out like
Yep.
Spider-Man on the ground.
Yep. Which is a thing both of them would do, so it's not that weird. I also love that you can see like two eyes inside of the kaiju's mouth when they're like jostling its
When
head.
yeah,
The hint at what's going to
almost like
happen.
it's mech itself.
Yep. Yeah, so they start taking the kaiju through the city and they're chased by a bunch of people. They get
And
it
we
back.
get our chase theme.
Yep. They get it back to the house. They realize that it's not a kaiju at all, but in fact it's some sort of suit. Okarun sees inside that it's like a suit, grabs onto the zipper on the inside of it to unzip it, and reveals a girl in a plug suit, a la Evangelion, which
Yeah.
they tweaked this suit from the manga to the anime. In the
Yeah,
manga, she has like weird thigh gaps for the suit, where it's like thigh high boots, then a gap, and then the suit. And there's like little blank spots in her shoulders, and they just made that like all one thing instead,
yeah, I was gonna say they made it into like a full bodysuit in this,
which I
and
think
they
works
changed
better.
her hair just slightly.
Yeah, it's more green, less blonde. Yeah, so this
And
girl,
then we get the episode's murder
yeah,
here.
yeah, yep, where uh Momo comes out holding onto the control cube, sees this alien girl with glowing antennas kissing Okaroon. The fucking control cube turns into a heart as she crushes it. It starts melting in her hand, and the house blows up behind her with Ira inside of it still. And that was our episode. Uh, dude, I don't know when we're gonna get another season of this. I hope it's soon, though. Well, I know it's not gonna be soon, but I hope like next year. I hope we don't have to wait a couple years, you know?
What I know, but I mean, I mean, they've already announced that they're going to be working on it.
Hmm.
Like they've already season three is going to happen, but I
Yep.
mean that studio works on what two or three like projects a year, and
Hmm.
they've already got two for next year.
Yep.
One of them being the one I'm most terrified about.
It has potential. That Ghost in the Shell has potential. It'll at least be really good looking.
It will be good looking, but God, what are they going to do to the story? Mm,
Oh, apparently,
sorry,
I didn't actually know this. I guess Toho bought Science Saru, so it is officially a subsidiary of Toho. I didn't know that.
I don't either.
Yeah, but yeah. Again, I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic, but we do have a couple of things that this studio is making coming out like over the next year because we have Sonda, Ghost in the Shell, and uh, a Witch's Life in Mongol or A Witch's Life in Mongolia, which I'm not familiar with, but I'm sure it'll be beautiful.
I oh,
But yeah, that was the episode. Again, I'm looking forward to it. I think this will be fun to see what they do with season three. I do think it's probably for the best to give it like maybe a year just so they have like enough time for some more material to come out. Like
I
I
think earliest is probably going to be 2027.
probably um and that'll give time like they'll have a few arcs to work with, although I imagine next season's only going to be really that one arc that comes after this because how like based on how big that arc is.
Yeah,
But yeah. Um any final thoughts you have before we call this one?
I'm upset that it's over.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get some other good stuff this upcoming year though. There's some stuff in the works that I'm looking forward to. But anyway, tune in next time for whatever we're gonna be watching. I don't know yet, but it'll probably be
No
cool.
clue.
Bye bye.
Bye.